Barack retaliates against Michelle while she's away on speaking tour. He's found a new best friend. Barack Hussein Obama doesn't seem to be one of those types of people who, if they don't have a mirror close by or they don't have a loved one at arm's length to stroke his ego, is liable to fall into a narcissistic shock and begin binging. In Obama's case, we've all been treated to stories of his addiction to cigarettes. We have also been treated to stories and videos that show him sporting an apparent male arousal and prancing around in front of female reporters on Air Force One, who giggled obediently. The stoking of the ego was needed constantly to keep this man from eating himself alive. Now that Michelle is abroad and the girls are off in school, Obama is all alone in his $5.3 million mansion near the White House and the company of Valerie Jarrett. His countless aides and the fake news lackeys who hang around the house are clearly not enough to stoke his enormous ego. According to author Ed Klein, he has taken up the habit of cannabis-laced gummy bears and is popping them like a drug-addicted fiend. The Gateway pundit, author Ed Klein, joined the Janet Mefford show on Bot Radio Network tonight on Tuesday night and dropped this morsel. Obama is chomping down on pot gummy bears. Ms. Mefford, a longtime former religion writer for the Dallas Morning News, is now a Christian talk show host. On Tuesday, she invited Ed Klein on his latest book, all about war, the plot to destroy Donald Trump. He's popping gummy bears infused with cannabis. All this comes from a source of mine who actually has smoked marijuana with him since he left the White House. The podcast, we're not going to sit there and listen for 47 minutes. The Gateway pundit reader, Kurt, added, "Part of me wants to laugh at this," which I am, "Jim, yet another part is very uneasy tonight. This is who we, quote, elected for our 4-year terms, and given tonight's Virginia and New Jersey results, there are many who would be happy to have such a man in office and ignore things like this. Also remembering how past despots chose people who think like them. He's got far too many of his own shadow government, Mr. Klein's term, in place already. We're only in a reprieve and we must keep vigilant for our nation. The shadow government that people keep making references to is literally running right out of his mansion in downtown D.C. The swamp actually extends from the inner chambers of Capitol Hill all the way down Pennsylvania Avenue and stops directly at the Obama mansion. The people that he has in place within the government, I like to affectionately refer to as his, quote, shadow weasels, and even though some of them have been outed and 86'd, there are still hundreds within the departments that surround him, and the chances are good that there are still many in positions of power who are ready, willing, and able to fall on their sword for their savior Obama, even if he is high at the time. That's the liberal idiots for you. They would fall on a sword for this liberal idiot. I mean, really, take a gander at this. And then they have the nerve to speak about Trump, who doesn't even smoke cigarettes or takes a drink. I mean, really, it's sickening. Sickening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.